Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Flow Podcast. This is your space to grow your English step by step through daily listening and practice. Every day, we share clear lessons and practical strategies designed to help you speak with ease and confidence. So get ready to listen, practice, and make English a natural part of your life. In today's episode, you'll not only sharpen your listening skills, but also train yourself to follow fast, everyday conversations. We're focusing on a topic every learner struggles with: how to understand native speakers when they talk quickly. Maybe you've watched a movie, listened to a YouTube video, or chatted with a native speaker and felt like their words were racing past you. Don't worry, you're definitely not the only one. Fast English can feel intimidating. The good news is, with the right approach and regular practice, you can tune your ears and your mind to follow natural English effortlessly. Today, we'll look at real examples, useful tips, and easy daily exercises that will help you recognize rhythm, hear connected speech, and follow conversations more confidently. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to break the speed wall in English listening and feel more relaxed when speaking with fast talkers. Before we dive in, don't forget to follow the podcast so you never miss an episode. If you enjoy these lessons, tap the notification bell so new episodes reach you right away. All right, grab a notebook and pen and let's get started. Understanding fast English speakers can feel like chasing after a speeding bus. You hear bits of sound, but they blend together. Some words disappear, sentences merge, and before you've figured out one phrase, the speaker has already moved on. This happens to almost every learner, especially when moving from classroom English into real-world situations. But here's the truth. Fast English isn't impossible. It's just different. Native speakers use rhythm, shorten words, link sounds, and drop letters. They speak with emotion, tone, and pace. What you need most isn't more grammar or lists of words. It's exposure, awareness, and consistent practice. And that's exactly what we'll work on today. So why does native English sound so fast? It's not because people want to confuse you. It's simply how natural language works. Fluency makes people connect words together. For instance, instead of saying, "What are you doing?" someone might say, "What you doing?" Instead of "I'm going to," you'll often hear, "I'm gonna." These shortcuts make speech smoother, but when you're not used to them, your brain doesn't recognize the sounds quickly. On top of that, speakers use stress differently. Some words are emphasized while others are swallowed. For example, in the sentence "I didn't say he stole the money," the meaning changes depending on which word is stressed. That's why understanding fast English is not just about hearing every word. It's about catching rhythm, tone, and patterns. Now let's talk about connected speech, one of the biggest reasons fast English feels difficult. Connected speech means that in natural conversation, words blend together instead of staying separate. For example, "Do you want to eat" turns into "Do you want to eat?" And "Could you help me out" sounds like "Could you help me out?" Letters drop, like the T in wanna, and sometimes new sounds sneak in, like a soft Y or X sound. This is completely normal. The more you hear it, the easier it gets. Let's do a practice. I'll say a sentence slowly, then naturally. First slow, "Did you eat already?" Now natural, "Do you eat already?" Did you hear the difference? Try repeating, "Do you eat already?" Another one, slow. "What are you going to do now?" Fast. "What you gonna do?" Repeat with me. "What you gonna do?" At first this feels strange, but repeating daily makes your ears adapt. Listening and repeating is one of the strongest tools you can use. You don't need to understand every single word right away. Just start noticing the patterns. That's progress. Here's an evening exercise. Pick a short scene from a movie or a YouTube clip. Listen once without subtitles and catch the main idea. Then play it again with subtitles. Pause after every line and repeat it out loud, not as it's written, but as it's spoken. Copy the rhythm, speed, and feeling. This method, called shadowing, is powerful because it improves both listening and speaking at once. It teaches your mouth to move, like a native, and your ears to follow real speed. Remember, reading trains your eyes, but listening trains your ears. Give them the workout they need. Pay attention also to contractions and casual expressions. For example, I don't know often sounds like dunno. Let me help you turns into let me help you. These small changes add up to make English sound very different from what's in textbooks. But don't panic if you miss things. Native speakers misunderstand each other too. Focus on progress, not perfection. Every time you catch a new phrase, your brain strengthens its listening muscles. A great daily drill is the 1-minute rewind. Choose a 1-minute clip with native speakers. First, watch it without subtitles. Then rewind and focus on a single sentence. Try to catch every word. If you miss something, rewind again. Pause after each sentence and repeat it out loud. 1 minute may sound tiny, but do it every day for a month, and you'll notice faster reactions and clearer understanding. Real world. English, the kind you hear in cafes, movies, or casual chats, isn't neat or formal. It's full of slang, idioms, and shortcuts. For example, someone might say, "Let's grab a bite" instead of "let's eat something." Or "I'm a head out" instead of "I'm going to leave now." These phrases rarely show up in grammar books, but they're everywhere in daily life. To get used to them, watch shows or clips with real conversations. Start with subtitles, then move on without them. You can also listen to podcasts or audio while cooking, exercising, or walking. Constant exposure adjusts your ears to the flow of natural speech. Another strong method is dictation practice. Play a short audio, just 1 or 2 sentences. Write down what you hear. Even if you miss words, keep going. Play it again, fill in gaps, then check with subtitles or a transcript. This trains focus, memory, and attention to detail. It helps you catch little words like to, of, or a that disappear in fast speech. Let's try a quick example. I'll say it naturally. I should have told you earlier. Hear that? It's not should have. It's should have. Repeat. I should have told you earlier. These tiny blends are exactly what you need to recognize. Another key skill is chunking, hearing words in groups instead of one by one. People don't say "how are you" as 3 words. They say "how are ya?" Do you want to go becomes do you want to go? When your brain learns to hear these as chunks, you stop translating word by word and start processing ideas faster. To practice, listen to common phrases over and over. Watch interviews, repeat daily expressions, and soon you'll recognize chunks automatically. Here's another trick, the listen and imagine method. Instead of focusing on words, create pictures in your mind. If you hear "we grabbed coffee" and "headed downtown," imagine 2 friends with coffee walking into the city. Visualization connects sound to meaning, helping you understand without slowing down. Let's practice. She ran out of the house, jumped in the car, and drove away without saying a word. Close your eyes and picture it. You didn't need to catch every syllable. You followed the story through images. Patience is also important. Understanding fast English won't happen overnight. Think of it like exercise. You get stronger little by little. Celebrate small wins. Maybe yesterday you caught nothing, and today you recognized 3 phrases. That's progress. Try another method. Repeat after pause. Play a short clip. Pause after each sentence, and copy it exactly. This shadowing builds rhythm and pronunciation while training your ears. Even 5 minutes a day makes a big difference. Over time, fluent learners also use active listening. That means focusing on tone and emotion, not just words. For example, if someone says, "I really don't want to go," the emphasis on really tells you the feeling is strong. You can understand the message even without every word. Background knowledge also helps. If you're listening to a talk about sports, and you already know some sports vocabulary, your brain predicts what's coming. That makes it easier to follow even at full speed. So, choose listening material connected to your interests. Let's practice. I was running late for work, spilled coffee, missed the bus, and had to call a ride to make it on time. Did you catch it? Even if not every word, you understood the main idea. A stressful morning. That's success. Pronunciation is another key. Native speakers connect sounds, which can be confusing. What do you want to eat? Becomes what do you wanna eat? Did you see it? Sounds like do you see it? Practice repeating these connected forms. They may feel informal, but they're the real way English is spoken. Try the echo method. Play a sentence, then immediately repeat it at the same speed. Like an echo. For example, "I can't believe he said that." Echo it right away with the same energy. This trains your tongue and ears to move with natural speed. Accents can also be a challenge. English sounds different in the US, UK, Australia, or even between New York and California. To adapt, expose yourself to different accents. Watch interviews, listen to podcasts, hear songs from various places. This flexibility helps you understand anyone, anywhere. For instance, you might hear, "Hey man, I'm headin' out. You comin' or nah?" Notice headin' and comin' with dropped endings. Try repeating, "Hey man, I'm headin' out. You comin' or nah?" When watching movies or shows, don't stress about catching everything. Start with English subtitles, then rewatch without them. Pause after lines, repeat out loud, and write down new phrases. For example, "We've got to hurry or we'll miss." The train teaches you that we've got to equals we have to. Songs are also powerful. Pick one you enjoy, listen without lyrics, then with lyrics, then sing along. Music teaches rhythm, linking, and real-life vocabulary. For example, "Gonna instead of going to," and because songs are emotional, they stick in your memory. Let's practice one more long sentence. "We were supposed to meet at 7, but I got stuck in traffic and couldn't find parking, so I arrived almost an hour late." Break it into parts. Repeat, then build up speed. Finally, remember, improving listening isn't about listening more, it's about listening smarter. Choose material that challenges you just enough, set small goals, and stay consistent. It's not the big steps that matter, but the steady daily ones. Over time, you'll notice one day that you understand English without trying so hard. So let's recap. Today you learned about connected speech, contractions, chunking, dictation, shadowing, visualization, active listening, accents, and more. You practiced exercises like the 1-minute rewind, repeat after pause, and the echo method. Each of these builds your listening power. The only thing left is for you to keep going. Make English not just something you study, but something you live with daily. The more you surround yourself with it, the more natural it becomes. Soon, fast English won't just be understandable, it'll be enjoyable. So, grab your notebook, practice today's phrases, and keep building your skills. With time, your ears will keep up, your brain will speed up, and your confidence will grow.